Hey everybody, my name is Josh and I am here to introduce myself to you as a Pacific Crest Trail thru hiker in 2021, taking you alongside my journey for the trek. A little bit about me, I'm going to be hiking northbound in about April. I haven't really set a date. I'm waiting for the permit system to open up to see what that looks like. But I live in North Georgia. I'm 28 years old. There's mountains in Georgia, if you didn't know that. It's where the Appalachian Trail starts, and I live in the mountains. I like to rock climb, I do yoga, like to read. I feel like I'm a pretty basic millennial person, I guess from that description, but I promise I'm interesting. I'm a therapist. After I finished the Appalachian Trail in 2016, I went back and got my master's degree, and am working with people, and I absolutely love it. I love helping people. It's my passion. It's what I feel like I'm good at. It's what I feel like I'm called for, and so I do it. And that's one of the big reasons why I'm so excited to get back out to the trail, is because when I went on the AT, I had never backpacked before. I had never been camping before. I just kind of went green and jumped in with 2 feet, and the community welcomed me. It was the most generous and loving community that I had ever been a part of, and it was honestly addicting within itself. And so I'm super excited to get back into it. Landscape-wise, I'm excited for the Sierras. I'm mainly excited to go out west. I've never been out west before. The farthest west I have been is Texas. That's where I got my master's degree at, and so I went out to Texas a few times. But other than that, I've never been western or farther out west, westerly or than Texas. And so I'm excited. Excited for the big vistas, the big views. If you've hiked any part of the AT, it's tunnel and then a rewarding view. But from what I understand, the PCT is much more expansive, and so I'm super stoked to get out there. Thinking as to why I want to hike. First and foremost, I want to hike because I can. And I think that that is enough of a reason to want to hike for anybody that wants to hike. I was planning on hiking in 2020, and I get so distracted. I'm in a park right now, and there are people just running by me, and I feel so weird talking to a camera. But I guess I'm gonna have to get used to this, because I'm gonna be weird talking to a camera and smelly and gross looking doing it. So might as well practice. Anyways, I was looking forward to hiking in 2020, started making plans to, however, COVID hit. But before COVID hit, I was diagnosed in February of 2019 with stage 3C testicular cancer. They found a softball-sized tumor in my back. My cancer metastasized from its original site into a bunch of lymph nodes in my back and into my abdomen. And so I had to undergo 5 months of chemotherapy, and had to undergo some pretty serious surgery and downtime in order to be where I am today. If you were to look at me a year ago, which hopefully there's a picture now, I had no hair. I was pretty weak. I had a coworker once tell me I looked like wallpaper paste, which is pretty accurate. I was really sick. I had no hair, no eyebrows, no muscle. It was a pretty rough time in my life. Thankfully today, I'm a little over a year in remission, and so I'm stoked on that. I'm so grateful, so thankful. And that is the main reason why I want to hike, is to simply celebrate being alive, guys. Living is something I took for granted until last year. And honestly, this past 3 years really, has been a huge time of growth, interpersonal growth for me. Growth tends in my life to look like breakdowns and then kind of rising up. And so I'm excited for this growth. And a big reason, and I think I already said it, I can't remember, I've been talking a lot. Why I want to hike is because I'm alive. And that's simply it. I want to celebrate being alive. And I'm excited to do that. Too many people have the mindset of waiting until you're retired to go do what you want to do. That was me. And honestly, this I'm young and invulnerable thing was kind of shaken loose, because I was young and very vulnerable. And so my message to you is to go chase it, y'all. Go chase it, because life is way too precious and too short not to. I heard a quote once, I don't even know where it came from, but it's something along the lines of, this life is your currency, how are you gonna spend it? that's really what I'm meditating and thinking on, is this is my currency. You know, this time right here is what I'm given, and I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna live it to its fullest. And so that's why I'm hitting the PCT 2021, heading northbound from Campo. I'm excited to take you with me. Love you all. Bye.